Sydney definitely is a pretty vicious little dog. She attacks, fangs showing.
When we first brought Sam home, she went crazy. She went straight for the jugular. And poor Sam was like shocked by this crazy dog.
Sydney's murderous intent is making life unbearable.
I could definitely never go to work and leave the dogs in the house together. They would kill each other. Or Sydney would certainly try and kill Sam. Why are you behind a baby gate?
We adopted a chocolate lab 2 months ago, named Sam, and Sydney, he doesn't like Sam very much, so we haven't been able to get them in the same room together yet without Sydney really kind of attacking Sam.
Okay.
So this is kind of what we figured to do to keep them separated.
When you first got Sam, did you kind of introduce them to see if they'd get along before you made the decision to adopt him?
No, it was really a quick adoption decision. And when we took him home, we first introduced him in a park nearby, and that didn't go well. You know, we let them separate, brought him back home, and that was even worse.
Yeah.
So then, from that point on, we really haven't gotten comfortable enough to get them close together without a gate between them.
Okay.
Victoria wants to see the dog's gated meeting firsthand.
I can go get Sam. Megan, you go get Sydney on her leash.
Yeah, I'll get her.
And I'll grab Sam in. Hey, come inside. Yeah.
Stay. Good girl.
Yeah, maybe put her in the room.
Put her. Stay. Okay. I have yet to see what would happen if Sydney connected with Sam, but in a way I don't need to see it. I don't want to see it because I know what would happen, and it wouldn't be pretty. Now he's come here, snap decisions on adoptions are never wise. And you have to make very sure that all members of your family are happy to have the new addition come into the house. So, in a way, that didn't happen.
In a way, we did that poorly.
The stakes are very high for me here because the expectation is that along comes the trainer, she's going to fix everything, the dogs are going to love each other, and we're all going to live happily ever after. Well, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work like that. We're talking about dogs here. We're talking about one dog that wants to kill another dog, and we have to be realistic. There are a lot of problems, and these problems need to be rectified. Because not only is it bad for your dogs, it's also bad for you. Let's just first take the situation. You had Sydney from a very young age. She is going for other dogs' throats, and that is an intent to seriously hurt and possibly even kill. I think bringing Sam into your lives was an extremely naive thing to do because you knew what Sydney's past was like. You made a very, very ill-informed, uneducated, naive, and dumb decision to bring another dog into this house. My first impression when I walked into this home is this is not the home for Sam. But I want you to prove me wrong. I love being proved wrong. I'm gonna give it 100%, and I want you to give it 100% back to me. Are you committed?
Definitely.
We are.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
We got a lot of work to do.
Yes, we do.
Fingers crossed we can help.
Victoria wants to even the playing field by bringing both dogs to a neutral location.
And now this is called positive association. Whenever Sam comes into the room, fantastic things happen to Sydney, and I'm going to use warm hot dog, the most delicious thing that a dog can eat. When Sam leaves the room, the hot dog goes away.
Gotcha.
We'll see how it goes. Let's do it.
Megan and Victoria head into the training room first.
Yes, you can.
Following close behind are Sam and Trevor.
Trevor, can you bring Sam in, please? Sam! Sam! All right, Sam goes. Sam goes. Bye, Sam. Look, he's gone. Look, he's gone. Hot dog away. You're not gonna get anything from me until Sam comes back in the room again. Okay, bring Sam in again. Sam! That means great things happen to you. We're just gradually moving up. Good girl. I thought I could get Sydney closer to Sam because Sydney wasn't reacting badly. She was focused on me, she was focused on the treats. Each time she looked at Sam, I told her, good girl. She came back for a treat. She began to see Sam in a more positive light.
I mean, this is incredible that she's not going absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But no sooner has Megan spoken, Sydney shows how hard it is to teach an old dog a new trick.
She does that, I take her off in the other direction. If she did have an aggressive response, we just took her away quickly, gave her a little while to calm down, and then brought her back in again. Just take the leash and just walk her around.
Okay.
Use the clicker if you like her behavior, use the clicker.
Good girl, come here. Good girl. The positive reinforcement is wonderful. I definitely feel like this is a hopeful situation.
Next, she wants to encourage Sydney with another incentive, good old-fashioned hard work.
I brought you to an agility training center.
At another neutral venue, she wants to curb Sydney's aggression by giving her a task to focus on.
I want you to go over these jumps. And Trevor, I want you to go, no. I want the dogs to work side by side and focus on more than just treats.
Okay.
We will be using clicker and treats whilst we're working with them, but I want to get both of their minds onto something positive. Megan, you and I are going to work with Sydney on this course over here.
Okay.
And then, Trevor, you and I are going to work with Sam on this course over there. And when both dogs have got it, we're going to bring them both together and work them.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
First, Victoria familiarizes Sam with his agility course.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Good boy.
Fabulous. Oh, yeah.
Then, once Sydney got to grips with her obstacles,
Good girl. Here. Good girl.
it's time to bring both dogs together.
All right, Trevor,
Here we go, Sam.
bring Sam in now. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. That's it.
Sydney is quick to pick up on Sam's presence,
Good girl.
Nope.
Okay,
Push again.
go for it.
but Megan immediately refocuses her attention onto the agility.
She looked over one time, and there was a little bit of a, but then when she refocused, she was fine. This is very good. Sydney's really concentrating on the work that she's doing. She's even looking over at Sam, and she's not aggressing at him, which is exactly what we want.
Girl.
Sydney,
Good girl.
Both dogs are completely absorbed by the activity.
beautiful.
It's
Love
not long before Victoria raises the stakes.
Trevor, I want you just to walk Sam down here. You do the same. Walk past each other. If there's a good reaction, she doesn't aggress.
And removes the agility course altogether.
Good.
Okay,
girl.
now let's get going in the same direction. Okay, side by side. Fantastic.
Good boy. Look at this.
Good, I love
Boy.
the focus. Reward eye contact, reward no aggression.
Good girl. Good girl.
That's amazing.
Even without an activity to distract her, Sydney doesn't once go for Sam.
They're close. She's not going for him. She's looking at him. That's what I wanted. Fantastic.
I think my favorite part about it was when, at the end, when we had Sam and Sydney just sitting there next to each other.
I was completely surprised. I was waiting for some barking and having to pull Sam back and didn't have to do it once.
Doing this agility in this space worked because it's neutral territory. Both dogs were focused. It's completely different at home. We're talking about Sydney's territory here. She guards it very, very jealously. She's very protective. So I don't know how things are going to go. I think the dogs have done very well. Give them a rest, and then we'll be at home. We'll see how it goes then. And that's where
Sounds
the
good.
real test will be.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on. Gonna go this way.
Both dogs have done very well. In the neutral room, things were a little tense, but we got it. In the agility room, they were great, amazing. Now it's all come down to this.
Do it.
You sit down
Because
there.
Sydney sees this as her territory, she could behave very
We
aggressively.
all ready?
So Victoria wants to leave the baby gate in place.
Girl. I'm just gonna move slowly up. She can hear Sam. She can hear the jangling of Sam's collar. Good girl.
It's a good start, so Victoria moves on.
Okay, Now, what I want you to do, Trevor, is I'm going to move Sydney back down towards the fireplace. And I want you to take up the baby gate and bring Sam to where I am now with Sydney. Okay?
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Come on, girl. Girl. Oh, he's just such a good girl. Megan, take over from me.
All right, thank you.
Fabulous. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Great, and you're even extending. You know, she's having more time without having a treat.
That was funny.
Is this the closest you've ever had the two dogs together in the living room?
Definitely.
Can you see how effective this simple idea of a clicker is?
Absolutely.
We're not doing the old style, harsh, corrective training, you better behave.
Right.
We're showing the dogs, you know what? There's another way to feel.
Right.
This is concentrated fun. Today, because we were on Sydney's territory, really, I did expect Sydney to aggress and to have to take her out the room. She didn't. She got it. She knew that if she looked at Sam, she got a treat. And looking at Sam was fun. They were very close together. It was much, much better than I even ever thought it could be.
This was huge today. I think it really does give us hope for keeping Sam. I think we were really stuck before Victoria came with how things were going. And now we've really got a great solution to keep things moving in the right direction.
You have been absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Megan and Trevor are keen to hit the ground running. During the first few days without Victoria, they make great progress with clicking and treating.
Just relax.
Good. If you just want to inch your way over whenever you're ready.
Okay. Almost ready.
This is so much more relaxed than that first time we tried this. That was crazy.
Definitely looking forward to Victoria coming today. I think she's going to be excited about what Megan and I have done for Sam and Sydney's habitats, and then also to get some of our questions answered that have come up.
I think Victoria will be really, really pleased when she sees what the dogs are doing in the house. I mean, they are so close now. I mean, they're almost, if they were any closer, they'd be touching. So that's a huge change from what we had in the beginning.
Come here, Pop. Good boy. Both dogs are focused on you. The success of this is observing and reading your dog's body language, knowing your dog, and realizing when your dog's getting to the point where, boom, it might go.
Right.
You're both reading Sydney very, very well.
It's an incredible turnaround for 12-year-old Sydney.
As a trainer, this is amazing for me to see this because it validates what positive training can do for your dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you have a dog with severe aggressive response, positive training can help to change the way they feel.
Completely.
Right.